Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel WebGR of Talents. And in today's video, let's continue solving the important question of physics from the chapter Motion. Now without any delay, let's get into the question right now. So in the previous video we completed the first bit, this first question, right? In this video, let's do the second question from this main question, okay? So what we have to find here, let's read it. We have to find the distance traveled by the car, assuming that motion of the car is uniform. So the car is in uniform motion, we have to just find the distance traveled. So they have made the question more simpler to us by giving it as it is of uniform motion. So what is the first thing that comes to your mind by seeing this? The thing that should come is our key to all answers from this chapter. What is it? It's our equations of motion. So you should have been remembering it in a high level way, because we have been reading it from many days. In every problem, equations of motion plays a very major role. So in this chapter, if you have to score marks, the only option for you is nothing but to learn equations of motion in a very different way. You have to just modify them. So a very quick revision of equations of motion. What is first one? V is equal to u plus at. It's the first one. What is the second one? Quick. S is equal to ut plus half at square. So what is the third one? Recall it very quickly. It is v square minus u square is equal to 2as. So these are the basic equations of motion. So learn it very thoroughly so that you can do any question just in your fingertips. Now, what is the equation of motion that you think we can use in this question that we have? You should be very thorough. By this time, you should be able to judge which equation of motion you should be using so that you will be able to get the answer correctly. So we should use the second equation of motion. You are absolutely right. So let's just substitute the values now. When we know the equation of motion that we have to use, it's just very simple for us to solve the next part of the question. Let's write the equation once again that we are going to use it here. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Now let's substitute the values from the question. So S, that is the distance that we have to find. So S will be as it is. What is U? We have been given here U is equal to 0 meter per second. So here I'm just writing 0 into T. It's 2 seconds. Again, that is also given to us directly from the question. Plus half A. So acceleration, we have found it right just before in the previous video. That was the first part of the question. It's 7.5 and t square times square, which is 2 square. So now it depends on your math how you solve this question. So in physics you have to be perfect with your math also, so that to solve it. So 2 into 0, 0. So just remove that part. Then half into 7.5 into what is 2 square? 4. So 2 ones are, and just cancelling these, 2 twos are. So what is 7.5 into 2? If you solve it, the answer comes out to be nothing but 15 meters. So this is our final required answer for the second weight. So the distance traveled is 15 meters. That's the end of the question. Now let's have a quick summary of the entire question. So the first step that we did is to write the values given to us from the question. And the second step that we did is to find the acceleration, that was the first question that have been given to us, using the formula final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. And then we recall the equations of motion which play a very major role in solving any physics numericals. And then we use the second equation of motion, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and found the distance. And the first answer to the first question, that we got it after solving it as nothing but 7.5 meter per second square. And if we look at the second question, we had to find the distance. So we found the distance as 15 meters. Thank you for watching.